So welcome everyone, trainer Rochelle here too. I haven't done this with YANGO, but I thought this would be a fun little, if you have any questions about YANGO, you can bring them here. I will reveal the board here in a second and just give a little background. I know we throw a lot at you around here between the classes and the add-on programs, but it's so important that we're continuing to surround ourselves with people and fun and programs that just continue to push us. And we can't do everything all the time. So you'll decide after hearing this, some of you are already signed up, if this is the right challenge that you need right now. May 1st does start on Saturday. It is a funny day of the month to start. It's weird when the month starts on Saturday, let's just say that. I like when it starts on Monday, but I'm not in control. So the month starts on Saturday, and that's when we begin YANGO, which is a 21-day challenge. And I'll go ahead and share my screen in a second and release the board. But if you know anything about VFit, we're about the mind and the body and just showing up to do something every day. I've been talking about this crusade we're on to just empower, first of all, ourselves, and then spill that over to others, that your health and well-being needs to be a priority because you do have so much control over it. The actions that you put in, the time, the discipline, that matters. And that there are others out there that need to hear this, that need to be empowered by this. And you're where it starts because you're living it, you're doing it, you're showing up. So with this round of YANGO, we did name it the Crusade. And we're super, super excited because if you sign yourself up, and all of you, if you are already signed up for the $19, we are sharing an extra pass for you to share with one person. So you get to be somebody's somebody. And I love Bridget's story today. She actually inspired all the trainers. We feel so like weird about asking people to work out or do something fun and healthy with us, something that is meaningful to like that. We are holding back changing someone's life by not asking. All of you found VFit because someone shared with you. And this isn't about selling them on VFit. This is about just doing something fun and healthy with someone that you care about. They'll decide if they want to show up. They'll decide if VFit's for them. And if worst case, you're going to have a lot of fun. And remember this, the answer is always no if you don't ask. So all of you that are already signed up, seriously, use that gift pass. They get 21 days of unlimited classes. And I guarantee they'll help keep you accountable too. I'm excited for that. You're going to have a friend or family member that's going to keep you accountable. So YANGO, and that is a cross between Yahtzee and bingo. And if you have any questions, please type them in. If you have a question, I guarantee you're not the only one with that question. So don't be shy. YANGO was started 2.5 years ago after I had baby number 3, Kinley. And she's the first baby I've had since VFit started, and the last. Just gotta put that disclaimer out there. And so I was trying to get my mojo back, and I think a lot of us can relate to this right now, especially. So sometimes you're like, I'm still going to classes, I'm still showing up, I'm still doing the things. But do you have that zest? Do you have that excitement? Do you have what you started with, right? Because we need to keep pulling that back out. It's going to go away. It's going to dissipate. We're going to forget our whys. We're going to get out of sync. And so YANGO brings that back. And what I had done this with all of my kids is I was kind of overwhelmed. I didn't have a schedule. I didn't feel myself like I just needed to do something every day. And I did it. It was kind of overwhelming. So what I would do is I would write a list throughout the day, do 10 different exercises for a minute, go outside for a run. I'd write these random things, and then I challenge myself to get one of them done a day. And this is kind of something I did with Emmy and Weston just on my own. And then with Kinley, I started doing that. And then I said, you know what? I have this amazing team who love to do fun things. I'm going to invite them to join me, and I'm going to make it like a game, and we're going to do it together. And there's been no looking back. We do it 4 times a year. It is the challenge. If you're worried, man, I signed up for all these challenges and I don't finish them, guess what? You get another try. Guess what? If you do 15 out of 21 days, that's a heck of a lot better than 0. Stop that perfection mentality. It's going to hold you back so much. So it doesn't matter what your past record is. It doesn't matter if you've done YANGO 10 times and you've never completed it. Maybe you've done it 10 times and done them all. Maybe this is your first time. We're all starting a fresh new board. So how this works is you will get a download of this card, and I can share Here, let's go through it real quick. All right, here it is. So this, I recommend printing it. Oops, that's not the version I wanted to share. Anyways, that's the Word document. It's fine. It just has those annoying lines because it thinks it's typos, which I actually just caught one. So you have this playing card that you print. Some people do it digitally, and that's fine. I really like a piece of paper because I like marking it off. People get stickers, they get colors, and this is your oasis of variety. So like I said, YANGO is not adding to your plate. You shouldn't feel that way. Right now, you have to be prioritizing your health 5 to 30 minutes a day, no matter what. I have not heard an excuse on earth good enough that someone can get out of self-care for 5 to 30 minutes a day. What this does is it adds that variety. It brings back zest. It brings back spunk. It brings out something to look forward to. I always tell the story, cardio dance literally almost like didn't make it at BFit until YANGO, and we put it on the board, and now it's like a top 10 class. So I promise you will find something new. And what you do is you just look at your board. It's actually kind of hard the first week because there's so many choices. And you find one of these that you're going to fill for the day. And that's where it gets a little complicated, not complicated, but like in the beginning, you might take something that covers 3 or 4 squares. And then as it comes down, but so here, as you see, as I go through these, this embodies, and this is why it's so fun to bring friends to do this. This embodies everything that VFit is, doing something for your mind, your body, or your spirit each and every day. So we have take a box and blast, bardio, or dabota class. So those are some of our newer formats. We're going into spring and summer, so we want you to remember, get outside 20 to 30 minutes. So that could be a walk, that could be a swim in the ocean, that could be skiing still for some of us out here, that could be a VFit class outside. These have a lot of room for you to get creative. Take an unwind or stretch class. Now these are important, these at your own pace squares that we call, can everyone see this? I hope. Throughout the day, complete 1 minute of these 6 exercises. And the reason I've always put something like this on the YANGO board is we have to remember, if we can't make it to a class or a traditional workout, getting these bursts, whether you do all 6 at one time or you do one while you're cooking, one while you're brushing your teeth, like that adds up. And I think we forget that. And so when you're like, man, I did that, and you're like, oh, that did make me feel better. Like 1 minute of jumping jacks did wake me up. That did get my mind right. So these, we call these at your own pace squares. And they're really important because we forget that those 5-6 minutes are powerful. There's always a Tabata round. This one has 3. And this is the one I've always ended with Tabata. So I'm going to try to do it again. I don't know, but this is, you can do it in a Tabata class. You can do it on your own. You know how we feel about Tabata. If you only had 5 to 10 minutes to work out and you really wanted to push yourself. So that square is always there to show you, like, again, it can be done in a quick amount of time. This is really important. We're trying to get people to use their weekly dashboards more. And this has a link to it in your wellness wheel. That's gauging how you're doing with the pillars. That's checking in with your last week, setting up your next week. This is really important. So a square like this, if you're normally taking rest days on Sunday, this would be a good day to do a square like this. So there's strategy. There's strategy. That's what makes it fun. Always, like I said, this square is what saved cardio dance. So do cardio dance or Zumba. Complete a strength focused class. So that can be weights, body weight, ABC, circuit, sculpt and stretch, length and strength. This is a fun one. This was actually someone on our Ascent team gave me this idea because this is a crusade. It's about empowering others. So do a workout. This is a brand new one. Do a workout with a friend or family member of their choosing. So first of all, you don't have to think about it, and it's involving them in this. And you can ask a VFit friend, pick a class for me today. I want to join you. All right, here is where most of you will pick cardio shred and mashup. Take your toughest class format or the toughest mental class, like unwind. I'm looking at Lauren and myself. It's hard for us to sit still. So this isn't just physically. How do you push yourself mentally outside of your comfort zone? Maybe dance is really awkward for you and you're like, and then you, so again, it's like having a whole spice rack at your disposal. Here's another good one for a rest day or a day that you know you're going to cook something from the Rolodex, reminding us that health is not just physical movement, it's also what we feed our body. We have this amazing Rolodex that's available to everybody, has smoothies, meal, has got everything. So if you like just want to make a salad out of it or a smoothie or a dessert or something, this has, our Rolodex has about 500 recipes, 200, I don't know, a lot. And all of these on your board are going to be clickable, so they'll take you to whatever that tool is. And then we have it listed in the Facebook group, in your email. So we have it all for you. Here's another good one. Read 2 blogs. I don't think, and this is a great thing, a lot of our members are like, I didn't know you guys write a blog. And it's what you feed yourself. What are you reading? What are you listening to? Who are you around? These are so powerful. So that's a good one. I'm always like, ooh, yeah, I love when people share. This is a new one too. Design an equipment-free workout outside, because your walls do not confine you. We can work out outside, that combines strength and cardio. So maybe you're at the park with your kids or your grandkids and you're gonna do some squats with them and some toe taps. Maybe you're gonna take a class outside that has both of those components. Maybe you're I always joke around, I could take someone to the middle of the forest and make a workout with whatever's around. And that's the idea with that one. How do you use whatever you have to make a workout for yourself and to make it functional? So it's got cardio and strength. So that's fun. Take a barefoot class. We've got a ton of them. Yoga, willpower bar. This is a good one that people like. Take a new class or a new time or day. So do something new, because we get so fixated on like, I have to work out at this time. This is what I do. This is what I do. And then all of a sudden your schedule changes in life and you focus, oh, well, I can't work out anymore. We have 82 classes. We have an on-demand library. Like, when someone says, if you ever cancel your membership, don't say this to me. I told the trainers, I just couldn't fit in a class. The schedule didn't work for me. I'm like, we have 82 classes. I'm pretty sure most people can find 3 to 4 and maybe an on-demand a week or something. So this is just to show you, yes, you're allowed to change your schedule or work out at a different time. And then share your sweaty selfie, your badge of honor. Oh, I love sweaty selfies. You got to earn them. They're like powerful. Okay, the next one, wild card. We're bringing back the wild card. Anything you want to do for 15 or more minutes, but you got to share your favorite quote as well with your wild card square. This one came at the brink, or when COVID started, this next one, and we've just kept it because this one actually gets me to put on some clothes some days. Get dressed and have a live or virtual coffee happy hour with a friend or family member. Some of you are doing some of the groups within BFit. It just gets you to, like, I don't know, get dressed. Who else needs that motivation some days? I guess we're dressed, but like, you know, put on some lipstick. I should say, and wear lipstick. Stana would like that. All right, we're back to just a 10-minute walk outside. The next one. I just want to clear my head. And then with that one, we want you to share your favorite podcast or book, because I love learning from you all. I love books and podcasts, so it's fun to share what our favorites. I guarantee you'll pick something up. And then the next one, everyone loves a good barefoot warm up. And the final one is to either watch the Never Miss a Monday show, which today was 5 minutes long. Usually lately, I've been doing more of an inspirational message in them. Or to do an on-demand, and it can be an express on-demand, and then everyone gets a free space. So 21 days. Oh, there's some questions. Yango, yes, look at all these. So here, I'm back. Yango is fun, and right now we need fun, we need zest, we need variety, and it's so cool. What I love is if you're on Facebook, we have a group, and we just once a day say, what did you Yango? And it's really fun to see that who's doing the same thing. If you're doing this with a friend or a family member, you don't have to Yango the same thing every day. I've done the same class with my best friend, and we both pick something different to Yango from that class. So it makes it fun and fresh. Yes, Carla, ask any questions you have, especially it's going to be your first time doing it. So I'm super excited. Probably easiest to type them in. Anyone else? And also those of you that have done it, chime in. What do you love about YANGO? Or if you haven't signed up, and that's okay, and maybe you're like, it's not the right time for me. Like, what are some of your hesitations? I think the biggest one is that we put that stress of, I can't do anything else. And yes, you can. This isn't adding. This is, it's like your plate. Janelle was saying yesterday how she could eat the same thing every day. Well, I can't. So this is like adding color to your plate, making it full of fruit and vegetables and all these different flavors and spices and some things that you've maybe never tried that are on that plate, and you're going to try it. Okay, yeah, Dara doesn't have Facebook too. Facebook is not, honestly, the Facebook part of it is, and Viria, are you, I don't know, there's a few of you that aren't on Facebook, and that's fine. The Facebook is just an added component. If you're not on Facebook, for the ones that ask for something, just send us an email, or just for accountability, like if it asks for your sweaty selfie or a quote, Dar's really good at that. Just send us, hey, here's mine for today. We send an email the day before. Well, you got an email when you sign up, and then you'll get an email the day before, on day 1, day 7, day 14, and day 21. So if you're not on Facebook, I would encourage you to reply to those emails that you get weekly, just to let us know how you're doing. And that's where it's super important to have your accountability buddies, like in class. Hey, I'm Yangoing this. Like, that's more important, this actual connection stuff. The Facebook's just added way to check in. There's, you know, a lot of other ways. In class, you can tell your trainer, I'm using this for my Yango today, or send us a picture. We love it. I never get tired of opening happy emails from you all. So yeah, I wouldn't stress over the social. I love that you don't even know how to use Facebook. Some days I wish that was me. And that's good. That's so good. I am working on, I've been really good at no screen time from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and it's been really nice. Any other questions? Okay. No, you don't need to activate it. But so if you've already signed up, you should have received a confirmation email with the Facebook group and just some details. And you also have an email. I don't know, I'm still holding this. I'm so excited. You have an email with that friends and family pass. If you did not get that, please, that has a digital gift card with a code for your friend or family member. You get one to sign up, because their pass is $99 and that code takes them down to 0. No credit card. You all know there's no sales around here. We want people that want to be here. So it is one of the most powerful gifts. And the answer is always no if you don't ask somebody. If they say no, it's not a big deal. You're not going to not be friends. Or not going to, I mean, look at what people are fighting over these days. You asking someone to do Yango is probably the least of the world's worries right now. So it might be a welcome distraction for someone. Okay, I'll resend it, Carla. Anybody else not get that? Let us know, because it starts Saturday, so you got to start working on your person and printing your card. Okay, Tony. Okay, anyone else? I'll make sure. Yes, they are sent. That's a good question, Lauren. If they're not in VFit Facebook, they have instructions. Yes, we have a detailed email that they get right when they sign up that gives them the download, how to play, and that's where you can help guide them too. Dar, you didn't get worded. Check your. I'll just send them again. The printout will, now I just released it, so we're going to email it to you. I will email. I'm just going to do a copy and paste, send you guys the email and the friends and family pass again. That way I know you all have it and it'll be easier. Any other questions? Everyone thinking of there's somebody like that should make you feel really excited. Like I think we put pressure too on, I don't want to bug them. Like I always say, if your friends don't like your sweaty selfies and you taking care of yourself, find new friends, but not really. Most people say, like, you're showing you care. You're not coming from a place where you're trying to sell them, and there's none of that. You're truly like, I love this group. I love this community I'm part of. They make it fun. join me and let's just do something together. They're not going to have someone at their door signing them up or doing anything crazy. And it starts with you. That's really where it starts with. Oh, Penny's saying hi. Can you say hi to everyone? My fourth child. But I didn't start Yango. She likes the outside squares, huh? Actually, a lot of people have commented their pets like all that outside stuff with Yango. They get them out. Kathy, I mean, I guess you could share it with someone that's already a V-fitter. I would recommend picking someone that's not. And it could be someone that's done a pass before or has done other things. They don't have to be their first time to V-fit. I would just say share with someone that's not currently a member, but I mean, I guess you could share with someone that's a member. That's fine. They'll have a code. They'll just go sign up. So I trust you guys whatever you want to do. It takes all of us, first of all, filling our tanks, having fun, like enjoying the journey, and then that spills over, and that's where we try to continue this movement, this crusade, this mission, because there is so much control we have over our health and well-being, and we can't put that off for later. Or a lot of people are intimidated. You know what? We were talking about this in my mastermind group. A huge amount of people think they have to get this, and I did this actually, so I should totally understand, a certain level of fitness before they can start. Like I did that. I went to the gym and I did the elliptical and I'd peek in at the classes and I'd like sit there and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So maybe just that invitation and that permission to them, like, oh, I can do this. She asked me. No, don't ask away. Carla, an on-demand question. So you're probably wondering where to get the on-demands, or yes? Okay, so and this is why Yango is really good for members, because a lot of you don't know we have the recipe Rolodex, the blog, the Never Miss a Monday show, on-demands. Like your membership includes all of this. So that was another big point with the Yango, is like, we need to make sure you guys know all of this is available for you. Lauren's doing the on-demands now. She uploads them once a week. We upload about, gosh, we have a lot lately, 5 to 15. So it depends which ones we get recorded from the trainers. It says the date when you click on it. So if you click on it and you're like, oh, I've already done that. But we try to upload about 5 to 10 a week and get those on there. And they're good, like the express classes, unwind. You'll have certain ones if you really want some cardio. Yeah, Lauren's been trying to keep them within the month. So we do try to freshen that up as often as we can. Not every class is recorded, but as many as we can. Are we excited? Yes. Yes, Lauren. And maybe you need this zest. Maybe you keep finding yourself like, I'm signing up, but I'm not doing it. I'm signing up, or I'm not. Like, that's okay. Maybe this is like your ticket, because you're like, there's no pressure with this. It's just show up and pick something off my board and have fun. Like that's one of my quotes this week is enjoy the conversation. And that's not just about enjoy the conversation. Last week when I was doing the podcast with Todd Durkin, I was super nervous and in my own head. And I asked my friend who owns a studio and had done a podcast with Todd, I'm like, Jill, I'm nervous. And she told me, Rochelle, it's just a conversation. Enjoy the conversation. And I was like, oh my God, when I lifted that weight. So that quote to me reminds me, lift that pressure, lift that weight you're putting on yourself. Like, enjoy Yango, have fun. It's Amanda, yes, the jump start I need over and over. It comes at a time where I find myself dragging. And that's why once a quarter, that's about normal. We'll start to find a rut and it picks me right back up. Oh, good. You do a lot of live classes too, Carla. You've been Alexis's somebody. I look at people like all of you, like where the ties came, and that's why I'm so pumped up, because I'm like, there are others out there that just need a dose of this happiness, this inspiration, this positive community. If it's even one class, that's all they took. Like they're getting that magic, and I think that's really important right now. And that's truly what this crusade's about. I know you're all excited, and it's a crusade of all of us. Because oh my gosh, if I had to do it on my own, I couldn't and I wouldn't want to. So it's because of all of you. Any more questions? I don't want this to go too long. I want people to also, Blair, have you done Yango? I know most of you. Anyone else's first time? First, it's always exciting. No, see, once you Yango, you just come back. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. And maybe print. Yeah. So I'll get everything resale. I'll probably send it tomorrow because I got to feed the animals at the zoo tonight over here. But actually the only one home is Kinley, or no, not Kinley, Emmy. Weston started baseball today. So you're all amazing. Yes, you're excited. Oh yeah, Tina, that's right. And Tina already has her somebody. So help them too. Like, ask me questions, make sure they have signed up. If you're wondering if you're somebody signed up, like, we're your friends. Just ask. If we don't get back to you right away, it'll be within 24 hours or something. Yes, your friends by heart. Like, this is something super fun to get people to do. It is something very special. And if you're wondering what YANGO stands for, it's a cross between Yango or Yahtzee and bingo. You know how Yahtzee, you like can roll the dice, but you can pick different things to get your score. That's what it is. And then bingo, just because it's kind of like a bingo board. And have fun, like stickers. Oh, I've seen some really creative stuff on these boards. Color. See, stickers make everything prettier. All right. I don't see any more questions. You can always shoot them over to us or email us, and I will resend the gift card and the playing card will come out right now. So I'll send those to you guys all. And you know me, I'll probably actually just do it right now. Otherwise, I'll be thinking about it all night. So happy Monday. And this counts. You logged into a fun meeting. So if this is your Never Miss a Monday, you got it. You guys are going to get a check-in for this as well. So have a good rest of your evening and get ready. It's Saturday. Yes. All right. Bye, everyone.